Good morning, student. So, after the array methods, today we are going to discuss few more methods inside the array concept. So far we have discussed regarding few methods, just like we have discussed push method, which is used to insert an element at the last of the array. Pop method, which is used to remove an element from the last of an array from the last position. So these are the two. Other than this, we have discussed about the reverse. So reverse method is used to reverse the array. Then sort method also, the sort method is used to sort the array in ascending order. By default we can do in ascending order using the sort method. Now we are going to discuss few more methods. So first method that we'll discuss, that is the join method. So what is the meaning of the join method? Basically, when we want to create an array as an string, that means simply array to string, we can say, by default using the comma operator. Array to string, by default the comma separator, we have to use the join method. So now how we can use this join operation? For example, suppose we have one array AR equals to, in box bracket, suppose if we take ABC comma XYZ, and then if we want to convert into a string, so we'll write S equal to AR, or here we have to take the where S equal to AR dot join, and then we'll place it as a empty. Now here is the question, that what will be the output if you simply display this S, or if you simply write document dot write S. So what will be the output? Output will be like ABC comma XYZ. So as I tell, the join method by default create a string from a array by using the comma separator. Now suppose if we want to join this element into a string, but in place of comma, if I have to place any other operator or any other symbol, so how we can do that? So suppose I am considering the same array, that is where AR. So again if we write, for example, where S equal to AR dot join, AR dot join, within bracket will place within double quotes the hashtag. So what will happen, or what will be the output? ABC hashtag XYZ, ABC hashtag XYZ. So this will be the structure of the new string. This will be the structure of the new string. So when this element will be converted into a string, this is basically the creation of an array to a string using the join method. Now let me take one short example, or one type of program. So what is the program? Program is like that: store 5 names, in an array, then display a string by adding all names separated by star symbol, So what does it mean? For example, suppose we have A, B, C, D, E, this 5 name. So in that case we have to create a string from this array, will be like this: A star, B star, C star, D star, E star. It will be quite like this. So this will be the result of the program. This should be the result of the program. Now we'll see that how we can proceed on this question or in this program. So first what we'll do, we'll take simple one array. So I'm taking one array where name. So within the array I'm taking few names. So just like I'm taking Suppose I have taken here 3 name for example purpose. Let it be 3. Let it be 3. So whatever, 3, 4 doesn't matter. So only we have to understand the concept how we are adding this array element as a string. So next we will take another variable where s, for example, we will write ar name dot because name is my name of the array, name is the name of the array, join. Here we'll write name dot join. Now if we press empty bracket, in that case by default it will join by comma, but if it is asked to join those name using the star symbol or asterisk symbol, in that case within this bracket we'll place the star symbol. So after that, if we simply print this document dot write s, so what will be the output? Simply output will be quite like this: Arun star, Ayush star, and Shayan. This will be the final output of the join method. This will be the final output of the join method. This is how we can use the join method. Next we'll learn about the shift method. Shift then unshift method. So next method that we will discuss, that is the shift method. So before shift method, we have to recall about the pop method. So what was the pop method? Suppose if I have one array, for example the array element are 15, 12, 10, 13 for example, and if I write simply ar dot pop, so what will happen? This 13 will be removed. That means the new array will become like this: 15, 12 and 10. These 3 element will belongs to the array. Through pop, the last element of the array is removed. The last element of the array is removed. So the shift works just opposite to this pop. So what does it mean? If I take the same array quite like 15, 12, 10, 13, and then if we want to remove the very first element, and again I am just recalling one point, that we know that in case of array or in case of JavaScript, index start from 0 and it moves to length -1. So in this case actually it is removing the first element, that is the 0th element, 0 position element or 0 index element. So what will happen, or using the shift method, so ar dot shift, if we write ar dot shift empty bracket, so here we can take a variable if we want to print the things. So in that case, if we write var is equal to ar dot shift, so the value of s will be 15, and after that if we print the array using document dot write, it will give us the value 15, 12 and 10. It will give us the value 15, 12 and 10. This is called the shift method. Shift is used to remove the first element of the array, and the pop is used to remove the last element of the array. This difference we have to remember. Basically the functionality are same. They both remove the element. They both remove the element. This is the function of shift method. So after shift method, now we'll discuss about the unshift method. Unshift. So by the name only we can understand that opposite to the shift method, just opposite to the shift method. So how it works? In case of pop method, just we have seen it removes the last element. In case of shift, we have seen that it removes the first element. So in case of unshift, it works just opposite to the push method. So what is the meaning or what is the purpose of push method? Again, if we have the array 5, 6, 1, 4 for example, and if we write ar dot push 10, so what will happen? The new array will be, element will be like this: 5, 6, 1, 4 and 10. at the last position, the array element will be added by using the push method. So just opposite to this, the unshift actually add element at the first position, again we have to remember that first position in case of JavaScript is, it means the 0th position, this point always we have to remember, because the index start from 0 and it goes up to length -1. So this is basically the unshift method. Now how we can use, let's take one example. AR equals to, again I am taking the same example, 5614, and after that if I write AR dot unshift, and within bracket if I write suppose 10 here, so if I print the new array using the document.write, AR, in that case the output will be, or new array will be 10 5 1 4, sorry 5, after 5 6 will be there, after that 1 will be there, 10 5 6 1 4. So what does it mean? What we can see, the element is added at the first position, that is the 0th index. So this is basically the unshift method, Now using the shift and unshift we can do one short program. So let's see what is the program. Question is asked like this: store an array of any 5 natural number, check if the first element is even, then remove it and replace with a odd element, say 11. Means suppose if we have one array, and in the array if we have 5 natural number, so since it is a random natural number, so any number can be there, it may be even, it may be odd. So if the first element is an even number, so we have to replace that element, or simply we have to remove the element and then we have to replace it by a odd element. And these things we have to do using the shift and unshift method, we have to use. So how we can do this? Let's see. So first of all we have to take an array of 5 natural element. So for this program I am going to use the loop structure, so that again we can recall the topic, that how we can input an array from user during runtime, So now we'll see that how we can use the loop to store the array, and after that do the things. So first of all we'll take one few variables here. So I'm taking one variable var I to use the inside the loop, and also we can take the array also beforehand, just like how we can take the array where AR equals to new. Yeah, in this way also we can take the array beforehand, but there is not so much usability of this concept. We can directly also take the element either this way, or we can simply declare like where AR equals to empty box bracket. These two things are possible. Now if we simply take the loop for 5 times, for I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, within that will input the element simply. So here we will write n equals to, or directly we can place inside the I, AR of I equals to %, within that window.prompt and then we can enter the message, enter the number. So in this way we'll input the number. After entering the number, now next what we have to check, if the first element is even. So how we can check the first element is even or not? So we will write if AR of 0, we know this is the first element, percent 2 equal to 0. So it will check whether the element is even or not. So what we have to do, we have to replace the even element, means we have to first remove the element. So what we'll write, AR dot shift empty bracket. After shifting, that is after removing the first element, then we have to add one element. So in that case, AR dot unshift, and unshift with 11. So at the first position, the first element will be added as 11, and at last we can simply print the complete array. Document dot write, within that we'll pass the array, it will display the complete array. So let's see how it will display the complete array. Or for example, suppose at the beginning only, suppose if we have this kind of natural number stored in the array, 4, 15, 12, 19 and 20. For example, these 5 elements are stored. Again I am repeating, this is 0 position, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4th position. So then the loop program will check whether the first element, that is 0th position, is even or odd. So 4% 2, this is equal to 0, that is it is a even number, it is a even number. So if it is an even number, what we have to do, in place of 4, or we have to first remove the 4, and in place of 4 we have to place 11. So simply it will be removed by the shift method, and then 11 will be added to it by using the unshift method. So the final array will be like this: 11, 15, 12, 19 and 20. This is basically the structure of or uses of shift and unshift method. Next, that we are going to discuss about the splice method, about the splice. But with the name, we may get confused with the slice method also. So before going to splice method, I want to recall this slice method once. So what is the slice method? Basically, suppose if we have one array, within the array suppose you have 1, 2, 4, 6, 9, this 5 element. Slice is used to find or used to extract element from an array, used to extract a sub array. So how it will work? If we write AR dot slice, within bracket, if we write 0, 3, so it will extract the sub array from 0th position to 3 minus 1, that is 2 position. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2 position, and this is 3. So it will ignore the 3, it will move up to end minus 1. So it will extract a sub array like 1, 2, 4. This is the sub array, this is the part of the array. So this is basically slice method, which gives the sub array from a larger array or from a main array. Now if we want to give, or if we want to use the splice method, so what is the basic definition of the splice method? What is the basic definition? So definition of splice method is used to remove or add specific element into an array. But this is quite confusing term, removes or add. So why it is like that? So first we will see by one example. Suppose if we have one normal array AR quite like this: 4, 6, 2, 8, 9 and 10. So if we have some array 4, 6, 2, 8, 9, 10, 4, 6, 2, 8, 9, 10, suppose this is my array, and if we run the splice method on it, so like AR dot splice, I am taking another array, for example, to make it understand, or let me take the same array only. AR equals to AR dot splice, SPLIC, splice method. After that, what we'll write here, we'll write the position just like 2 comma 0 comma 4 comma 5. For example, if I write like this, so what does it mean? So it means basically that up to the 2 position, starting from 2 position 0 1 2, this is the 2 position only, to index actually, 0 element is to be removed, means no element is to be removed, only 4 and 5 is to be added, means 4 and 5 will be added into this position. So by this the new array will become like this: 4 6 2 4 5 8 9 10. This will be the new array. But if we write AR dot splice 2 comma 2 then 4 comma 5, if I write, so in that case from 2 position 2 element will be removed, 2 element will be removed, and then 4 5 will be added. So new element will be, or new array will like be this: 4 6 4 5 then 9 10. So starting from the element, starting from 2 element, 2 position, 2 element will be removed. So what are the 2 element? We can see the 2 element are, this is 2 position, this is 3 position, this 2 element will be removed. So this 2 element 2 and 8 will be removed, and then ultimately 4 and 5 will be added. So the resultant array will be 2 4 6 4 5 9 10. So this is basically the splice method. This is up to what are the different types of array methods. In next video we'll discuss about the programs or uses of this method. Thank you.